Hey everyone, welcome to event 17 of the Impact Club of Cape May County. Today we have our charities presenting for our event. We have one charity who didn't present. We're going to talk about that later and possibly do a vote on how we're going to handle that. But the two charities presenting today are Hurricanes Kids and CVAC. After our last event, we were able to raise enough money to, after our 4 years, we hit over $200,000 donated. We appreciate that. I want to thank everyone who's contributed so far in these 4 years. It's been an awesome journey. Hard to believe that we've raised $200,000 for Cape May County charities, but it's pretty awesome. With that, we'll get on with the presentations. First up, we have CVAC. We have Dennis Crippen presenting for them. Enjoy.
My name is Dennis Crippen. I'm the Vice Chairman of CVAC and the owner of Synergy Home Care. I'm starting out with this slide of the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C., because by and large, this veteran group represents the demographic that CVAC currently assists the most. CVAC stands for Citizens Veterans Advisory Committee. As the logo indicates, we are a group of veterans and non-veterans such as myself. During times like these, I think it's important to point out that CVAC is completely nonpartisan. We are committed to improving the lives of Cape May County veterans and their families in several ways. From what I understand, we are the only local veteran service organization that is a combination of veterans, citizens, and private public agency representatives. Looking at each case from multiple angles, this mix of differing points of view is our strength and leads to creative, thoughtful solutions. CVAC was established in February of 2013 by Johnny Walker. By 2015, we became an official 501c3 charity organization. We focus exclusively on Cape May County veterans. Most of our efforts are geared to providing financial assistance for housing costs and utility payments. More recently, we've expanded to assisting with home renovations and providing basic computer training via a partnership with ACCC. This slide displays our formal mission statement. Simply put, we are here to help veterans of all ages who need assistance. Unlike other VSOs, which can take months to provide benefits and assistance, CVAC is structured to provide immediate emergency financial assistance in 24 to 48 hours when necessary. Here's an example of what emergency assistance looks like. A member receives word that a local veteran is having a difficult time. He can't pay his gas and electric bills and shutoffs are imminent. A second member with experience in this area assists the vet in completing a LIHEAP application. A call is made to the local VA representative to see if the veteran is eligible for VA benefits that he may not be aware of. A home visit from a case manager discovers that the vet also needs a wheelchair ramp installed. Calls are made to local contractors who are willing to assist. While all this is happening, CVAC pays the $1,100 in utility bills owed and another $550 to cover the upcoming month. A crisis is averted and long-term solutions are in the works. So how much does CVAC spend on overhead? Like the Impact Club, our overhead costs are near zero. Last year we had about $500 in non-assistance costs, and $300 of that was for website services. Compared to some veteran charities where only 70 to 80% of donations go to direct assistance, CVAC gives 98% of donations to direct veterans assistance. Since we started in 2013, we have given nearly $100,000 in assistance to Cape May County veterans and their families. This is how much we spent in 2020, which needless to say was a very challenging year. The total was about $14,000. And here's how you can get in touch with us. I'll give you a few seconds to take a screenshot. Do 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 bom bom. Thank you very much for giving CVAC this opportunity to receive your support. Like all charities, the demand is increasing, but because of the pandemic, financial support is decreasing. I hope that the members of the Impact Club see how important CVAC's mission is and vote to support us at this time. Thanks again, and vote for CVAC. Have a great night and be safe out there.
Thanks, Dennis. Awesome job you guys do. Dennis and Johnny do a great job with the veterans in our community. Thank you again. Next up, we have Lauren with Hurricane's Kids. Enjoy.
Hi everybody, my name is Lauren. I'm with Hurricane's Kids, and I just wanted to thank you for this opportunity. Most of you are familiar with our story, but if you're not, Hurricane's Kids is a charity that we set up with my son Kanan before he passed away to enrich the lives of others that are affected by childhood cancer. Kanan was 5 years old when he was originally diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, and it was on his C1, C2, C3 vertebrae. It was inoperable, so he had to do chemotherapy and radiation, and he did beat it. He was NED for 4.5 years, which means no evidence of disease. And then at 10 years old, he relapsed. He relapsed with a tumor on his sacrum. He had to undergo chemotherapy again, and he had to go through some spinal radiation. And then it did, in fact, spread to his meninges. It became leptomeningeal. And at that point, it was pretty terminal. We did try a couple more things. We did some trials. We did do more chemo. We did do more radiation. But in August of 2019, my 11-year-old son told me that he did not want to pursue any other treatments. He wanted to enjoy the rest of his time here with us and not go through the pain and agony that he was in fact going through. So we decided all together that we were going to create a nonprofit because he loved to take toys up to CHOP. He loved to give out gift cards. He loved to help other families. It really takes a village, and he really acknowledged that, and he loved to give back. So he really wanted us to continue with this, and we set everything up. He chose the logo, he chose the name. We pretty much hit the ground running, and he passed away October 14th of 2019, 4 days after he turned 12. He was wise beyond his years and really had a gift, and he was amazing. So we hit the ground running in January of 2020. We had a great event, and then COVID happened. So we really haven't been able to do, much fundraising. We really haven't been able to help the families as much as we'd love to, just because the funds aren't there yet. We are exclusively helping Cape May County and Atlantic County families. There are currently 12 kids on treatment in the area, and we help them with toll money, we help them with parking money, we help them with gas cards, we help them pay bills such as mortgages, rent, electric, gas, you name it. We love to be able to help them because we do understand that, when you are presented with childhood cancer, one parent usually has to take off and be with the child during treatment, and the other parent has to remain working, and they have to take care of the household. So your life is completely flipped upside down, and we just want to be able to help in any way that we can. So we have a few programs that we've been doing. We do a book bag initiative where any new child that is diagnosed in the Atlantic or Cape May County areas gets a book bag from us, and that book bag is filled with all of Kanan's favorite things. He wanted us to put in fuzzy blankets, fuzzy socks, hand sanitizer, lotions, chapsticks, earbuds, tissues, Band-Aids, and in some cases we put either an iPad or a Nintendo Switch just because of those long hours. The electronics really help to keep their mind off of things. So that was one of our programs that we started, and we will be moving forward with a couple other programs. We would love to eventually have a snack cart that we do have on the floor there at clinic because the food is not that great and you do get hungry. It's very long hours that you're in the infusion rooms getting the chemo. We also want to eventually fund a trial. Leptomeningeal is extremely rare and it does not happen with Ewing sarcoma. So there really is no treatment for it, and we would love to find a doctor that does specialize in that, and we would love to back that doctor in a trial and get some medications approved and some chemotherapies approved for that. And we do have so much more that we dream to aspire to, and we just really appreciate you acknowledging our nonprofit, remembering Canaan, and just all the love that you have for us, and we really do really appreciate it. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thanks, Lauren. Awesome job. That was our first time presenting for us. CVAC obviously has been nominated before. We appreciate all the nominations. We appreciate all our members, and we also appreciate all of the nonprofits in Cape May County doing a lot of good things, especially in these trying times. This last year has been tough for everybody, but the nonprofits have been there to support a lot of our community. And that's what it takes to have a strong community, is people doing good work. With that being said, like I said earlier, we had one charity not present. With the email you received tonight, there is a link in the email for your ballot, so you can go on there and vote for one of your favorite charities who you want to get the big donation. As far as the other charity goes, I'm going to put a voting thing in there just to decide how we want to handle the situation as far as, do we still give them $1,000? Do we put that $1,000 towards something else, the big check, the big donation, or maybe to the runner-up with a smaller donation? Now that this event's posted, you will have until Sunday night at 8 p.m. To get your vote in, and we will be back on Monday or Tuesday to announce the winner of the big donation. Thank you, everyone, again. Like I said, it's pretty awesome. We've reached $200,000 donated in the 4 years we've been doing this. Thanks to everyone's commitment and sticking with it. Like I said, it's been a trying time for the last year, so obviously it's been tough for a lot of people, but we appreciate it, and I'm sure our nonprofits and our charitable organizations appreciate it, because they're, like I said, they're the ones that really keep our community strong and together.